The scenes in Snap Scene show what your child might communicate in a particular situation. You want the scenes to draw and keep your child's attention, improve their understanding, and facilitate interaction. And that takes more than just a pretty picture. Let's talk about some key features of scenes identified in research. First, good scenes focus on people, because people naturally draw our attention, especially their faces. This is true from birth. In fact, young children focus on the people in photographs before anything else, and for a longer period of time. So choose photos that show people engaged in an activity and having fun. This capitalizes on the learner's attention to faces and offers them information about what's being communicated, as you see in this picture. I bet you can guess what's being communicated here. Second, good scenes show people, including the child, actually communicating with each other. This helps you teach interaction and to reinforce that we take turns in communication. Look at these. Both show people in an activity, but only one of them shows a social interaction in progress. It sort of looks like a movie paused in the middle of a conversation. The last characteristic of a good scene is that it shows motivating and familiar activities, people, places, and things. Compare these scenes. This one shows a fun activity with needed objects in a familiar place to the child with familiar people. Familiarity is motivating and comforting to children and helps with their understanding. Limiting the distractors, like unnecessary objects, helps with understanding as well. Let's review by comparing a couple scenes. This is a nice picture, but it doesn't show these two people interacting with each other, and it may be hard for a child to tell what they're doing. Now let's look at this scene. It shows familiar people having fun in a familiar environment. They're interacting in a motivating activity with useful objects. This is a good scene. Now it's your turn. Focus on the characteristics of good scenes as you pick photos for Snap Scene and as you take pictures. Remember that good scenes help you facilitate interaction with your child.